Muslim.
You're Muslim?
Yeah.
Okay, why are you Muslim?
Well, to be honest, I was born into it at number one, and that's my faith. And
That's
I
your
believe in
faith,
it,
yeah. So, but my point is this, like, so if you were born a Catholic, you could have grown up a Catholic. And what's the difference between all these different religions?
I'm not too much knowledge into that, but
You don't know.
yeah, so I couldn't really. I'm not gonna really answer it.
Okay, well, my point is this, like, what makes you think that your religion is true? I mean, for example, like Muhammad, he got his revelation from an angel, so apparently, while he was in a cave, and he actually thought he was demon possessed. And when he went to tell his wife what happened to him, she said, "No, you're not demon possessed." But if you actually look at his life, you know, if you look at who he was as a person, like he took a 6-year-old bride, he consummated the wedding when she was 9, he started 50 wars in 10 years, he stole his adopted son's wife, and he slept with his wife's slave in her bed, and when he got caught, he said he wouldn't do it again, and the next time he did it, he said it was okay because Allah said.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
not,
saying?
Yeah, I'm not really too much into.
You know,
thinking
but
that,
this is somebody who claims that God was speaking to him. Now, I'm not being funny, but if God was talking to him, don't you think he would have condemned the fact that he was a 50-year-old man that took a 6-year-old bride? Wouldn't you condemn that as a human being?
I would, but obviously God at that time, I'm not sure. Like,
What do you think? God is more? You're more righteous than your God? Do you?
Me?
Yeah. Do you
No,
think? Well, then,
my
so
God is right always.
okay. So if your God is always right, then he would have condemned Muhammad. Why would he not have told Muhammad that taking a 6-year-old bride and touching
Like I
her
said,
while
I'm
she
not-
was
I'm
playing
not
with?
really-
She was playing with her dollies while he was fondling her.
I'm not too much educated into that, so I'm not gonna really answer. So
Well, that's my point.
I
Is
need
this,
to go-
but you know what? You know, Muhammad contradicted 46 different authors, and 46 different authors who wrote the Bible. They all testify
I know,
that
but
Jesus was God
you're not understanding.
and that he would suffer
See,
and die on the
you
cross
read
for
about it.
sin.
I haven't read about it, so I'm not gonna answer.
But have you ever read about Jesus?
No.
Have you ever read?
No,
Okay, so my point is this, okay? It's not about religion. I'll just explain it to you, yeah? So the Catholic Church is a fake religion. Islam is a fake religion. These are man-made religions, all right? But there is a God, there is a creator, and he wants to have a relationship with you. But because of sin, you are separated from him. And so what God did was he came down in the person of Jesus Christ to suffer and die on the cross for sin so that we could be reconciled with him and we could have a relationship with him. And if you was to put your faith and trust in the real Jesus, I'm not talking religion, I'm talking faith alone in what Jesus did. So you was to believe that he, being God, died on the cross for your sin, was buried and raised on the third day. If you was to truly believe it in your heart and confess him as your Lord, then Jesus would save you and he will give you a new heart, the Holy Spirit, and you will be reconciled to God and live forever with him in paradise. But if you carry on following Islam, you're going to end up in the lake of fire. You're going to follow Muhammad into hell.
That's fine. No worries.
Well, my prayers, can you study it? Read the Gospel of John.
I'll
read the
read it.
Gospel.
Yeah,
Read that
I'll
and read the
read
Gospel
it.
of John,
No worries,
okay?
I will do.
All right, God bless.